In this video, we're going to talk a bit about Riesling. All right, welcome to Drinking It In. I am your host, Chris Cassar, and we are here to help you know more and drink better. We're continuing with our wine basics series, talking about Riesling today. So Riesling, this one in particular is from Germany, but Riesling is it's grown all over the world. As long as you have a nice cool climate, you can grow Riesling. It's grown very well in Germany. That's where it is. It's its home. But it also does well in Australia, in New York, in the Finger Lakes on Long Island, as well as a number of other places. Probably another one to be aware of is Austria. Riesling, if you kind of put it on that scale, right? It's from light to heavy, or actually from light to heavy. Definitely the lightest wine of the whites that you're going to experience, or one of them, right? It's going to be very light on the palate, usually loaded with lots of citrus and peaches and apples. Potentially, you'll get some notes of petrol and bike tire, which makes it a really cool wine. So let's get into it. And let's see what this one brings us. So, I am pouring the Georg Albrecht Schneider 2018 Niersteiner Paterberg Riesling Kabinett. And you wonder why German wines aren't more popular in the U.S. Yeah, because there's a lot to try to understand. I think three things or three words that you're going to want to keep an eye out for are Kabinett, Spotless, and Auslese. And that will go from driest to sweetest. So Riesling is not always a sweet wine. If you see a wine that says Kabinett, that is a dry wine. It should be perfect with a light meal. As you go to Spotless and Auslese, the wines get sweeter and they become more of, they become sweeter, a lot more sugar. So let us see what this guy brings to the table. Okay, so this, Rieslings will have they will smell like wet slate also, and this one definitely has that wet slate, kind of a clay-like smell, clay-like nose to it. I'm smelling some apples, pears perhaps. I just opened this, so I'm going to agitate it a little bit. Really get some air into it. That came across with a little honey, a little honeyed sweetness. So the apples are still there, the pears are still there, but with a little honey and some just nice acidity. So this is going to, be able to, cut through some spicy foods. Be really delicious with any sort of fish or seafood. I'll tell you, German Riesling, especially anything from Germany, is underrated. It doesn't have a bad reputation in the U.S., but it's misunderstood. And I think you really need to be drinking more Riesling these days. It's really beautiful. There's almost a little baking spice coming through now. Go get yourself some Riesling. We'll see you next time.